Hello, my name is Elizabeth Coulter, and I am the dramaturg for SBU's production of Hamlet, and I'm also playing the role of Laertes. SBU Theater's production of Hamlet takes place in a non-specific year in the 1920s, so that we are able to celebrate Mardi Gras, but also signal the fact that the war is finally over. The show opens on a war scene, but then transition into celebration and dancing, signaling to our audience that the war is over and the play can now continue. Mardi Gras is a tradition that can be traced back to 17th century France and then was brought over to America when France started to colonize. Contrary to popular belief, the first American Mardi Gras celebration took place around 1827 in what is now known as Mobile, Alabama, instead of actually in New Orleans. The tradition of masked balls began to take root several years later when French soldiers decided to celebrate what is called Fat Tuesday, which is a celebration back in France, celebrating the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. The point of this holiday was, and still is today, to celebrate sex, drinking, dancing, and all other forms of impurity, before then having to repent on Ash Wednesday, which marked the start of the Easter Lenten season for the Christian Church. Mardi Gras is celebrated with elaborately masked balls, massive floats with trinkets being thrown out to the onlooking crowd, and a general air of merriment among all of the hordes of people who travel to New Orleans every year to celebrate. Although the first Mardi Gras celebration was small and thrown together by some soldiers, the big elaborate festivals that we now think of were actually started by secret societies or crews. To this day, Mardi Gras is actually still put together by these crews, and we know very little information about these societies. In the years leading up to the 1920s, Mardi Gras was outlawed because of World War I. The government felt that the people should focus more on working rather than celebrating. So from 1917 to 1919, Mardi Gras was actually outlawed. In the year of 1920, after World War I, the Mardi Gras festivities resumed. However, because of the prohibition, alcohol was outlawed. So for the first festival since the war was won, was actually met with disappointment because the French Opera House in New Orleans had burned down, alcohol was outlawed, and it rained on the day of the first festival. It wasn't until further into the 1920s that the celebrations were actually able to resume to normal. We cannot wait to see you at SBU's production of Hamlet.